NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. In this game, we'll see Portland going up against Denver. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. That's right, NBA fans. It's a brand new season. Day one is upon us, and we've got some great games for you.
Kevin, one of my favorite days of the year. These fans have waited all summer to see their teams back in action, and you can feel the joy throughout the league.
Breaks a big high bounce and goes in.
This is a shot Pippen is very comfortable with. He's extremely effective in the mid-range.
Van Exel passes to McCloud. Fires the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Stoudemire against Van Exel. Pippen kicks to Stoudemire. Takes it inside. Pass to Wallace. Just 5 to shoot. LaFrentz pulls it in. The Nuggets now on offense. Here's Posey. No good with the layup. Wallace looking for an opening. Buries the long-range jumper.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And it's sent back by Wallace. And so just over a minute and a half played. On the wing, Wallace. Here's Schrempf. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Van Exel. There's the three. Rebound by Wallace.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Smith right side, and the dunk by Smith.
Not letting anything or anybody stop him there. Great power move.
Now here's Van Exel. With the drive, the shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
That is Nick the Quick for you right there, using that trademark speed to do damage on the drive.
Smith the pass to Pippen. Schrempf kicks to Stoudemire. Outside for Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Over McDyess. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Pippen's got his second bucket of the night.
The thing about Pippen's jumper is that he gets good elevation and extension on it, making it hard to contest it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Posey passes to Van Exel. Off on the layup. Portland leading by 4. Smith with it. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
You know, Detlef Schrempf moves so well and is so skilled, you forget sometimes that he is 6'10". They're reminding everybody with that dunk.
Now here's Van Exel. McLeod passes to McDyess. Here's McLeod. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Van Exel. And again, Denver no good. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Stoudemire, the pass to Wallace. Lays it up and banks it in. Wallace has got 5.
Got to be crafty in close.
Denver trails by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the basket by Van Exel.
I love watching Van Exel dial it in from deep there. A superb sniper from beyond the arc.
Stoudemire dishes to Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Tell you what, early in a game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Stoudemire against Van Exel. Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
Lefties always look better shooting it, and Van Exel is a smooth shooting lefty for sure.
Stoudemire kicks to Smith. Back to Stoudemire. Wallace with a screen for Stoudemire. Shoots over Van Exel. Stoudemire, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of this game.
James Posey taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Trailblazers leading by 4. Stoudemire, bounce pass. Schrempf passes to Stoudemire. Out to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Stoudemire. Over McLeod. Stoudemire, no good. Nuggets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Tipped away. Pippen with the steal. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Smith's got his second basket.
Showing the strength inside to take the hit and finish.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Denver trails by 6. Here's Van Exel. He's got 7. McDyess a screen. To the paint. And he dunks it down.
How about McDyess putting on a show using all his athleticism?
Trailblazers have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Schrempf a screen on Van Exel. Ring shot on the way. And Portland again with the bucket.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
And here is Van Exel. From deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Stoudemire, the pass to Schrempf. Yes, that goes in. And it's an 8-point Portland lead.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Deflects the pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Van Exel. Again, the Nuggets score.
Finding a gap in the D and capitalizing.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Now Stoudemire. Here's Pippen. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Pippen doing what he can to draw the contact while in the act of shooting. That's just a good veteran move there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
Free throw good from Pippen.
I think what you most appreciate about Pippen, at least I do, is his versatility. I mean, he scores it, he rebounds, he passes, and he defends at a really high level.
Chauncey Billups checked in for Van Exel. Good on both. Here's McLeod. Outside Billups. Pass to McLeod. The basket good off the assist from Billups. McLeod's got his second bucket tonight.
Zero hesitation there. He decided to shoot before he even got it.
Stoudemire, the pass to Pippen, and stolen by Posey. Shot from the wing, and again it's Denver.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Stoudemire, and stolen by Billups. And here comes Billups, leading the fast break. Stoudemire grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And it's Smith missing. Denver trails by 3. And Posey kicks to Billups. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Wallace. Now here's Stoudemire. Smith outside. Schrempf with it. McDyess on him. Sweet move. And the basket by Schrempf. Schrempf's got his third basket of the night right there.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Billups with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And that's pure from Billups. So assertive, firing away from the mid-range.
Portland leading by 3. Stoudemire outside. In the corner, Smith with it. Pippen outside. Rocket 6. Plenty of space. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Posey. Fires the 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Smith's one of those physical guys at that position, never bashful when it comes to trying to draw contact.
Portland shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. Smith hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Alexander. Guarded by Stoudemire. Pass to Billups. Here is Stith. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Alexander. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Portland. Wallace, the pass to Schrempf. Wallace inside. McDyess on him. Count that one. 9 points for Wallace.
Finds his spot and drops that basket.
1:22 left in the first quarter of the game. Billups against Smith. And Billups, here we go. Here's Gatling. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Stoudemire, the pass to Pippen. Inside, here's Wallace. Rebounded by McDyess. The Nuggets shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And that one's good by Stith.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Stoudemire up top. Here's Schrempf. Takes it off the glass. Schrempf's got 8 points.
Hey, anytime you get a good shot off inside, that's an excellent possession.
Smith against Billups. 24 seconds left to play in the first. And there's the drive. Offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Wallace. And they're able to recover. Pass to Stith. Right side Billups to the inside. Here's McDyess. And another shot. And finally they hit one. McDyess has got the game tied up here for Denver. It's all tied in Denver. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Now here's Pippen. To the right side. Wallace with the screen on Van Exel. Here's Stoudemire. Wallace down low. It's good. 11 points in the game.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Popeye Jones is checked in for the Nuggets.
First team foul. In for Denver, number 42, Popeye Jones.
And so here's Denver, trailing by 2. Smith against Van Exel. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stoudemire outside. Billups with the block.
Oh, get that out of here.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Number 16, Most Job.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pippen with a wide open look. Connects on the foul line jumper. Pippen's got 8 points.
You can count on Pippen to get shots to fall now. He's a very reliable offensive option.
They set the pick. And here is Van Exel. He's got 9. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here he goes. Misses from short range. Portland leading by 4. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Schrempf. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Trump can be lethal from outside. He's somebody you have to be up on.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
Clark, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Van Exel against Smith. Offensive rebound. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Phillips against Stoudemire. Driving inside. The teardrop falls in. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Now Phillips. Van Exel takes a 3. Schrempf gets the rebound. Smith with it. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Pippen against Van Exel. Sinks that one from the post.
And Van Exel, a quick decision maker, especially when it comes to shredding the D with his passes.
On the wing, Wallace. 11 points in the game. Shots good by Pippen.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Denver calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Both teams will make substitutions. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Here's Anthony. Over Billups. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Anthony's got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers. Billups against Anthony. Now here's Billups. D right on him. Good on the three-point shot. Billups has got his second basket of the night.
Three-point shooting is just one aspect of what makes Billups such an effective point guard.
The drive by to the middle. Here's LaFrance. Puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in. And now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Anthony, the pass to Wells. Back to Anthony. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Double team Sabonis. He gets it in there. Sabonis has got his first 2 points of the night.
unaffected by the contact. You have to appreciate his focus on that play.
Phillips goes in. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
You leave an opening for Billups, and he's going to take advantage of it and exploit it. Very smart play that time by Chauncey.
Anthony finds O'Neal. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Antonio McDyess is checked in for the Nuggets. Posey comes in for Chauncey Billups. Denver trails by 3. Now here's Van Exel. 9 points in the game so far. Posey, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The kick out to O'Neal. Outside Anthony. O'Neal sets the screen for Anthony. Pass to O'Neal. McDyess grabs the board. McDyess has got 6 rebounds here tonight. He takes it. Oh my goodness.
Man. Pressing the attack. That's how you get things done.
Now here's Wells. Posey covering. And a shot by Wells, no good. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. They get it again. Here's Posey. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Portland leading. Wells with it. Still without a basket. There's the drive. And the dunk by Wells.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
So it's Denver now, after the Trailblazers pick up 2. And the basket by Van Exel. Van Exel's got 11 points.
And good work there from Van Exel, finding some space inside and exploiting.
Anthony, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Anthony. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Van Exel. 11 points in the game. And here's McDyess. Shoots over Wells. McDyess dishes to Posey. Here's Van Exel. Good on the triple. Van Exel's got the lead up to 2 now for Denver. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Nuggets.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
No good on the free throw.
And when Wells stays in control of his emotions, now he plays with a lot of energy and a bit of an edge, he's really terrific.
Denver making a switch here. Phillips is checked in. And here's Denver. They're on a 14-5 run here. Driving to the basket. Good on the bucket.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for Wells. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Phillips passes to McLeod. Pass to LaFrance. Now Posey. 5 to shoot. Outside Phillips. And there's Phillips. That's good on the assist by Posey. Posey's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Anthony's checked in for the Trailblazers. And so here's Portland. 4-point game.
Greg Anthony.
There's a screen. Latray. Rebounded by McDyess. The Nuggets shooting well. 50% from the floor. Pass to Phillips. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Denver needs to get off his shot. McLeod. LaFrance passes to McLeod. And it's sent back by Wallace.
Stiff arming that shooter. Excellent effort.
And Pippen slams it in.
This is a big-time game for Scottie offensively thus far. He's setting a high bar for the rest of the guys on that end.
Now here's Billups. He's got 13. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. For 3, Smith. And Antonio McDyess pulls it down. McDyess has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's McLeod. He has 6. Outside Billups. McDyess trying to get open. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. One on Pippen.
Oh, and this is a crafty move by Billups, making sure he's in the act while being fouled.
And so Billups nails both of them. And here's Pippen. He's got 12. Pass to Anthony. Wallace with a screen for Anthony. And the 3 off target. The Nuggets leading by 4. In the corner, Billups with it. Inside. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Posey passes to McLeod. Here's Posey. Beyond the arc. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
You know, the fact that Chauncey Billups is such a great decision maker is why you want him running your club from the point guard spot.
Shots good by Anthony.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Billups. He's got 15. Pass to LaFrance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Nuggets have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
The line for your Nuggets. Rafe LaFrance. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Portland trails by 5. The 3 from Anthony. And it's Denver with the rebound. McDyess has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Team foul. At the line for Denver.
The free throw drops for Posey.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. And for Portland, they're shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the 2nd quarter. And here's Anthony for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. LaFrenza's got his 6th rebound on the night. Stolen by Pippen. Smith scanning the floor. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's good for 2. Posey's got 7 points for the quarter. And Portland has possession. They trail by 9 points. The shot's good from Smith.
And seeing Smith there pulling up from deep, his 3-point shot is as good as it gets.
Now Billups. He's got 15. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the 2nd quarter. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Trailblazers. No good from outside. Outside Billups. Over Smith. And it's Denver scoring again. Now here's Anthony. Lets it go with a 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Denver with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Chauncey Billups has been sensational.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. Stoudemire against Van Exel. Schrempf with the rebound. Schrempf's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Stoudemire, the pass to Wallace. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 13 points for Wallace.
What a smooth stroke.
Crosses over, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the line for him here.
Really a good season for him overall. Last year, when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Portland trails by 9. For 3, Smith hands it from downtown. Smith's got 15.
Stoudemire, a talented passer, excellent at finding ways to get his guys going.
Van Exel with it. Pass to LaFrance. Launches it. Rebound by Wallace. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Left side, Pippen. Portland moving the ball around. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Schrempf.
And Detlef is one of the best at filling it up from deep. Just possesses great height and that high release point.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And it's sent back by Wallace. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Five on the clock. Posey dishes to McDyess. From downtown. Detlef Schrempf comes up with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Wallace. Outside Pippen. Smith outside. For the tie. And Antonio McDyess pulls it down. McDyess has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's McLeod. He's got 7. Here's Van Exel. Here's Posey. Bank shot. No good.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Nice shot by Smith.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
For Denver, they've gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Trailblazers making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. McDyess kicks to Posey. Here's McLeod. He has 7. Pass to Van Exel. From down in the low post, it goes. Van Exel's got 16 points.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And here's Schrempf. 13 points in the game.
So far, it's been one of those nights for Schrempf. He's found a groove and is working hard to maintain it.
For Denver, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Van Exel against Stoudemire. Van Exel no good. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. In the corner, Smith with it. Wallace kicks to Stoudemire. Now, here is Schrempf. He's guarded closer. Clock at 4. Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's Sabonis. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's McLeod, covered by Smith. Stoudemire against Van Exel. Pass to McLeod. To the paint. Here's LaFrentz. Nice D from Sabonis. And for Portland, their shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Van Exel. The Blazers getting the bucket. Here's McLeod. 7 points in the game. Going inside. Pass to LaFrentz. Here's Van Exel. Oh, good on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Stoudemire finds Smith. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Wallace down low. He's covered by McDyess. Count it. Good. And it's a 4-point Portland lead.
And right now, the D has no answer.
Denver shooting well. They're at 45%. Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Chauncey Billups checked in for James Posey.
Number 4, Chauncey Billups.
LaFrentz passes to Billups. Pass to LaFrentz. Stoudemire against Billups. 6 to shoot. Trying to get something going. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Billups has got 21 in the game.
Billups can beat you just in so many ways. He's smart, he's crafty, he's versatile, and he's efficient on offense.
To the middle. Sabonis. And the layup's good off the glass. Sabonis has got 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Now Billups. 21 points in the game. Pass to McDyess. Back to Billups. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Boy, the competitive spirit of Billups, his size, his strength, his craftiness, all of that. Allow him to play through contact.
Here's Schrempf. Smith on the wing. Billups against Stoudemire. Pass to Wallace. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And that one's good by Billups.
And Billups is a shoot-first point guard, someone ready and willing to let that one fly.
Wallace. That one goes. Count it. Now that's 17 points for Wallace.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Billups. Portland grabs the miss. Wallace has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Schrempf against Billups. There's Sabonis, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 4-point Portland lead.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Now here's Van Exel. He's got 16. Looking to get it going.
There's so much to love about Nick Van Exel's game, but one of the things that stands out to me is his fearlessness. This guy believes he can score every time down the court, no matter who's defending it.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Portland.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
That free throw good from Van Exel. O'Neal's checked in for Portland. Pippen comes in for Schrempf. And so he hits both. And Portland has possession. The lead is 2. Left side, O'Neal. Wallace. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Billups. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. Portland leading by 4. Pippen with it. He's got 12. Here's O'Neal. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Denver shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. And here is Van Exel. 18 points for him. Outside, Billups. Sinks the triple. Billups has got 9 points in the quarter.
Van Exel, a shooting guard and a point guard's body, that time creating for his teammate.
Bounce pass, Pippen. Here's Stoudemire. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Van Exel. For the tie. Another 3 for Denver.
Got a look he liked and didn't hesitate.
The Trailblazers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. It's Pippen with the drive. He gets that one.
Boy, Pippen gets the bucket and is going to shoot the and one. Excellent concentration there.
Stith is checked in for the Nuggets. Alexander comes in for Van Exel. Portland, they have been coming through at the charity streak. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Now here's Billups. 28 points for him. No good. Excellent defense there from Smith. Portland leading. Wallace with a screen for Stoudemire. To the paint. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Stoudemire. And that's now 21 points for Wallace. The Nuggets shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one.
Portland foul. Wallace. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
.143 left in the 3rd quarter. Rattling the pass to Alexander. 5 to shoot. Right wing. The 3 from Billups. Portland grabs the miss. Wallace is...
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pippen. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, I tell you, Pippen's length helps him close to the rim. Uses that length to score through contact.
Now here's Billups. And he lays it straight in. Billups has got 11 in the second half.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Finishing things off there with a dunk.
Denver trails by 6. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Billups passes to Gatling. Here's Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Billups. Over Smith. Billups, no good. Trailblazers leading by 6. Stoudemire outside. Here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
There's a good screen. Alexander gets the bucket. Alexander's got his first bucket of the night.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now Stoudemire. Drives to the hoop. It's Chauncey Billups with the rebound. Denver trails by 6. Here's Stiff. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got 3 assists in the game. And for Portland, their shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Stoudemire finds Smith. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Smith inside, covered by Van Exel. Wallace right side. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Jones checked in for the Nuggets. And a switch here also for Portland. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jermaine O'Neal. Stoudemire against Billups. Pass to Jones. Here is Stiff. And here is Billups. Clock at 6. Nails it from the high post. Billups has got 32 points in the game.
Good awareness that time by him. I like when he gets it to his open teammates. Keep your eyes and head up.
Kept alive. Smith the pass to Sabonis. Another shot. No good on the layup. Denver shooting it pretty well. Close to 50%. Down low. Pass to Stiff. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Now here's Stoudemire. Sabonis with the ball. Defended by Jones. Sabonis with the bucket.
Boy, you got to respect the J of Sabonis. I love seeing him spot up from here.
Denver trails by 4. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Gatling's shot is off. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Here's Smith. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
Billups kicks to Van Exel. Back to Billups. play in the low block, and that one's good. 34 points for Chauncey Billups.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Scottie Pippen. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Anthony's checked in for Stoudemire. And both free throws good for Pippen.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
Denver trails by 6. Van Exel with it. Outside Billups. Over Wallace. Billups, no good. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
Punishing the rim. And maybe some feelings with that one.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Anthony against Billups. Over Anthony. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Smith left side. Wallace the pass to Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. Open for 3. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but essential.
Pass to Billups. It's stolen by Smith. Anthony in the corner. Wallace with the ball. Count that bucket. Wallace has got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Billups. Banked in off the glass. Billups has got 6 points in the quarter.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Smith on the wing. Pass to Sabonis. Nice move. That one drops for him.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Billups. From the line. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Wallace outside. And Smith with the stuff.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Wallace dishes to Pippen. Smith outside. Here's Anthony. The rebound by Gatling. Gatling's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here is Van Exel. Six on the shot clock. Up and in on the layup. Van Exel's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Anthony against Billups. Outside Anthony. Pass to Pippen. Wallace outside. Portland moving the ball around. Free throw line jump shot. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Smith's got 26.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now, here's Van Exel. From deep, Billups. Portland grabs the miss. Wallace has got his 16th rebound on the night. The 3 from Anthony. The 3. A rebound by Stiff.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
It's to Van Exel. Outside, Billups. Back to Van Exel. Off target from three-point range. Trailblazers leading by 13. Smith kicks to Sabonis. Now Anthony hits Pippen on the wing. Pass to Wallace. Anthony with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Chauncey Billups.
And sometimes you catch the defender leaning. Looks like that's what happened on that sequence.
And the first one at the line is good. Schrempf, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Portland again missing. Denver trails by 14. Posey passes to McLeod. Pass to Van Exel. Fires top of the key. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Anthony, the pass to Schrempf. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Van Exel against Anthony. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's taken away by Wallace. And now Portland on the break. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Anthony's shot is off. Denver shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. Here's Van Exel. Pass to LaFrentz. Here's Posey. Now Van Exel. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Van Exel's got 25 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here is Smith. Now Schrempf. Got a piece of it. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. McLeod passes to McDyess. And the dunk by McDyess.
No one throws it down as hard as McDyess. He lives for those dunks, and he never passes up the chance to make a statement.
Here's Smith. Here's Sabonis. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Sabonis has got 6 in the quarter. Denver trails by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's McLeod. Pass to Posey. Launches a 3. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Boy, that pass there, on time, on point. Nice play.
The Trailblazers shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Anthony can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And Anthony's got the ball here for the Trailblazers. At one point, they led by 16. Rebound by the Nuggets. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Van Exel. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Anthony, the pass to Schrempf. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Trailblazers.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Wallace.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
And here are the Trailblazers now. After the Nuggets pick up 2. Here's Schrempf. Rebound by Van Exel.
Trailblazers foul. Detlef Schrempf. First personal foul. First team foul.
Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
They get the rebound. It's to Van Exel. Lets the 3 fly. Portland grabs the miss. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.